Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video, and I'm going to be introducing a brand new series this video. So as you can see, we're actually playing Bloodborne. It's been, I don't know, at least 2 or 3 months since we've actually touched Bloodborne. Since I quit doing the 100% walkthrough through the Chalice dungeons, which didn't really seem like a good idea. But I just seemed like it needed to be on the channel, since it's a Souls-based channel. So here we are, Bloodborne. I wasn't really sure what to do with Bloodborne because I didn't really have any series prepared or anything. So in the end, I decided to do a kind of series where I'm not actually playing live. There's all recorded, pre-recorded afterwards or whatever. And I'm going to just be talking about different topics on each video. So there's the first video. Sometimes we're gonna be talking about maybe personal experience or stuff, what's happened with certain stuff. It's kind of like today, but I'll get to that in a second. Or we may talk about topics in general, giving me my opinion, and you guys can join in the comments and all that. The other main reason I'm playing Bloodborne is I'm pretty sure eventually there's a DLC coming out around there somewhere. So I want a character kind of up there prepared, and I also want a bit of experience because you probably tell in the video I'm so rusty at this game at the moment. So yeah. Anyway, today we're going to be talking about a few experiences I've had recently with a few different companies with their customer support. There's 2 companies mainly. Before anything, I want to just say that both companies are really good companies. Just the simple ideas and all that, they're really good companies, but I'm just talking about the customer support on one of them maybe a bit better than the other one, or at least in my experience. Maybe just me, I'm unlucky, but we'll soon see. So anyway, before anything, I just want to point out something. This will come into play later on. So I was actually born before my parents were married, so I technically only had my mum's surname, which is Sage, so I'd be officially I'd be Jack Sage. But because I live in Spain and I went to school in Spain since I was really little, and obviously in school it was normal to use your father's surname first, even though they weren't married, it weren't official. I kind of got used to using my father's surname, which is Williams, so on a lot of documents or exams and all that I used to put Jack Williams, and it never really mattered. I mean, here I am, I got through both high school and some college with that, and it wasn't really a problem putting Jack Williams. I kind of just got used to it through school, I guess, even though it wasn't official. That's my bad. But we'll get to that in a second. It will come into play in a minute, right, guys? So anyway, the first thing I want to talk about is PayPal. So this was like ages ago. There was a glitch on my PayPal account. Obviously, before you guys, just in case you guys didn't know, obviously the money I get paid from my partnership, Union for Gamers on Curse, goes through PayPal. That's how I get paid from YouTube. Also, I sell quite a bit of stuff on eBay, and that obviously goes to PayPal and a few other things. So PayPal is kind of a bit important to me. So anyway, about 2 years ago, there was this glitch in PayPal, on my PayPal account, where if I was using a computer, I'd try and transfer to a bank or from the bank to my PayPal, and it said the bank account there was no bank account synchronized with my PayPal. So I went to synchronize a bank account, and it said there was already one synchronized, which there really was a bank account synchronized from ages ago. But the weird thing is I could only transfer money from PayPal to bank and vice versa from my smartphone. So like if my phone broke, then literally I couldn't get any money from PayPal to the bank. So it's kind of an important issue. So anyway, I got onto PayPal customer support, and I swear to God, it was like a month passed and they just literally ignored me, like nothing, like they just didn't reply back, and I was like, well, you know, well, whatever, I guess I can get through it. If I got a phone, it's okay. So I kind of let it slip. I know I shouldn't have done, to be honest, now I'm thinking about it, but I let it slip because I had my phone fine, and you know, I guess if my phone broke I'd have to get a new one anyway, so yeah, I left it, I let it slip, but you know, whatever. I kind of always kept from there in the back of my mind, wow, customer support just completely ignored me, which is kind of weird. I mean, they could have at least said like, well, you know, there's an unfixable glitch or something, but whatever. Anyway, next thing, about half a year ago or something, once you get to a certain limit of money, of earning money in PayPal every year, in a certain year, if you get a certain amount in a certain year, they'll ask you to confirm the address, like with some details or whatever. But this was like ages ago. It like they give it until the end, like the end of the year. So it's like you have like 150 days to provide a copy of your identification and a address, just to prove your address. So yeah, it's like there's like still 150 days left. So like, you know, I'll get to it eventually. I mean, you can text. That's kind of my bad for being lazy. But you know, it didn't really matter. Still 150 days. But anyway, so here comes the main part. A few days ago, there's like 1 or 2 days left for that deadline, whatever. I mean, even if you let it slip, I guess you can still do it. Just like your account would be limited, right? But anyway, it got to the deadline eventually. They didn't reply. Like, I sent my stuff through, but they didn't reply in that day. So it reached the deadline and my account was limited, which is fine. I mean, I can understand that if they didn't get it or couldn't review it in time. So if your account's limited, you can still receive money, but you just can't send money anywhere from your PayPal, which is okay because I'm like, well, I can still get it. I mean, I don't need it immediately to get out, so it's fine. I'll let them sort it out. Anyway, this is where the name thing comes in from the start. On my PayPal, I had Jack Williams, which was my father's surname, and my official name on all the documents is Jack Sage. So they received it, and there's like, well, this doesn't seem right. You're not the same guy. So they said, can you please prove your identification and send us a document with Jack Williams? And it's like, no, I obviously can't do that because that doesn't exist. That's not really my name. It's my bad. I mean, it's perfectly understandable that they did that. But they told me that I could go to PayPal in settings and change my name. And I was like, oh, okay, that's simple enough. So I'll go to PayPal, change my name to Jack Sage. But before confirming that, they ask you to send in a photo of your document with my new name on it, which is my real name, which is easy enough. I've got that. But for some reason, apart from that, I sent another message in saying, explaining it all, why I had my other name. I even sent in another document of my mum, with my mum's name, which is Sage as well. So it's like, this is obviously me. But anyway, I even showed them my document and all that to change my name. But for some reason, they just completely ignored both messages, I think. And then they sent me a message back saying, this account has been limited permanently. So that means like you're never going to get the account unlimited. If you want to continue using PayPal, please go and make a new account. And I'm like, why? Why did you just ignore me? I can prove that I'm who I am, and I also sent you a request to change my name and you just completely ignored that. So anyway, yeah, so my account got permanently limited, and that also means I can now no longer receive money. That's like a bigger issue now. I explained what happened again, sending like any single document I could get. Like literally I sent 2 or 3 documents from me, 2 or 3 documents from my mum, just proving who I am, but just no reply, like literally nothing. So yeah, so eventually I was like, wow, I'm just gonna have to make a new PayPal because this is going nowhere. I literally can't do anything else. So I make a new PayPal and it kind of seemed, well, this is easy enough. So the first thing I did was obviously contact Curse or Union for Gamers, which is my YouTube partner, and told them what happened, that this account's being closed down. Can you please change my address and send the money to the new one I made? They got back fairly quick and said, yeah, no problem. Yeah, it's all been changed. Unluckily for me though, it's like the 9th of the month and they send their money on the 10th, so it's like already been processed. They said that the next month would be the first one to be sent to my new PayPal, and this month would have to be sent to my old one. So at this point, I really didn't care. Even though there's going to be like a few €100 abandoned in that account, I was like, right, I don't care. I'm just kind of like the person that, as long as it's sorted, even if I have to lose a bit, like, I just want it organised. So it's like, it was a shame, but you know, they got back to me like in hours and they said, yeah, fine, here it is. And I was like, I was so pleased with that. Just some simple stuff. Anyway, also my girlfriend's network on her small channel also goes to my PayPal, so I remembered that and went to them and said, can you please change it to this new one? And then they got back to me and said, well, all you have to do is go into your account and on settings, change your PayPal. It's like, holy shit, that is genius. It's like, why can't everybody just be like that? I mean, I can understand Curse because it's like all in the contract and all that, and you signed your PayPal and that, and it's okay. I mean, I can understand that they got back to you really quick, but it's just like so simple. Right, so the next step was obviously now everything's synced to my new PayPal, but the issue here was the biggest issue, because to get it from PayPal into real life, to spend the money, you need to put it for a bank. And I knew it wasn't going to work, but I went to my new PayPal and tried to sync the same bank and debit card or whatever from my old PayPal, and it said, no, you can't do this because it's already synchronized with a different PayPal account. And I'm like, okay, I kind of expected that. Anyway, I went back to my old PayPal. They won't let me unsynchronize my bank account. They won't let me unsynchronize my debit card. So I'm like, now what? Like, there's literally no way out of this. So I even rang PayPal. I've never rang PayPal because they just ignore me. So I just rang them, and they literally said the exact same thing. It's like it was a real person, but it just felt like it was a robot because that's all they're gonna say. So yeah, it's just the same story. Like, please send us a photo of your identification and your address so we can unsynchronize it. And it's like, I can't do that. It's physically impossible for me to do that since you won't let me change my name on PayPal. But whatever, I was like, right, I'm done with this. I'm just going to take my time, be patient. I went to create a new bank account in a different bank just to have a new bank account to synchronize it with my PayPal. So yeah, my new PayPal obviously. So yeah, so that's all in the process. At the moment I can now receive money. Oh yeah, actually because my account was so limited, the payment I mentioned that was going to go there from Curse I didn't receive it because it's so limited it couldn't even receive money. So I got like, Curse actually said there was like a problem with you receiving your money. I told them about what happened again, and they said that in about a week's time I can have the money from last month, which was eventually only going to go into my old account. They're actually going to send it to my new account. It was like when I see those messages from Curse support, I just want to like actually just reply thanks and then just like let them read thanks and waste their time, but I didn't do that anyway. But this is like what I really want to do because they're so good, such good support. But anyway, guys, that's what I wanted to talk about on this video. Next time it may be something more generalized. If there's any topics in general you want me to talk about, let me know in the comments. Or if you guys have had any similar experience with customer support of any company of any sort. Like I said before, PayPal is a great company. I mean, it's really simple. Like, nobody does anything like PayPal, and I guess most of us would be nothing without PayPal. So yeah, it's just their customer support, at least with me, wasn't that great. That's just my experience. If you enjoyed this video, please go like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time, guys. And you will have